So, what's going on guys, Kaid is here, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are taking a closer look at the top 10 best roleplay maps in Fortnite creative mode. Basically, if you're not familiar with the roleplay game mode, then let me quickly explain. Roleplay in itself means that you can become an actor, and you can perform or play out any movie scenes, different game stories, or anything you want. A lot of Fortnite YouTubers like to tell stories, interact or play out different movie scenes, and now you can do the same thing. In this video, you will get 10 different map locations to roleplay. So, if you want to go straight away for the codes, check the video timestamp, and with that said, let's get right into it. Then, moving over to the first map on the list, which is called the GTA 5 City. So here is a huge city where you can bring up to 16 players and roleplay a robbery, maybe a mafia war or whatever you want. This map is super big, so you can have a lot of content. And on top of all of that, if you want to roleplay cops or mafia people with guns, then at the start of the map you'll be able to choose your class and set of weapons. If you really like what you are hearing and want to go super in depth on Fortnite roleplay and how it works, then just Google it and try this map out. Then with that said, the second map on the list is called the Adventurer's Journey. In this one you can bring up to 4 friends. So this map is basically the same thing like in the city, but just this time instead of roleplaying in a city style roleplay, here you can act out an epic adventure or just explore the map itself. You can play out that you and your friends are lost or maybe instead looking for secret treasure, and you are on your adventure to find it. Let your imagination run wild and have fun. Then taking a closer look at the next map on the list, which is called the Home Alone. So yeah, here's a map from the movie Home Alone, where you and your friends can become the kid who is protecting his house, or maybe instead be the evil robbers. Again, you can set up your own rules or do whatever you want. If you were looking for this type of Christmas Alone themed map, then here it is. Then the fourth map on the list is a super amazing beach house. So for this one you can imagine that you are in an awesome vacation or maybe instead in a horror map or escape themed, where you are running from your friends or whatever you want. In this map specifically, each player will get an invisibility balloon, so you can take up your roleplay to the next level, and instead of just holding a random item or a pickaxe, all that you will see will be your character's empty hands, so take your roleplay to a whole new world and have fun. Then the next map on the list is called the City in the Future. So it is basically a huge city where each player has the ability to fly as well. So you can move around the map a lot quicker. You can roleplay a wedding on top of the huge buildings, or maybe instead a World War IV, with buildings crashing down and much more. The map is big enough for you to do whatever you want, so try it out and let me know what you think. Then going over to the next map, we have a Blade Runner City. The map theme is from the 26th century in the future, and here's what we have. Flying cars, huge buildings with moving posters everywhere, secret passageways, abandoned train stations, and much more. Interestingly enough, whenever I tried this map out in default low settings, the map had a weird white fog, but whenever I put it on medium or high settings, The city itself changed to amazing neon colors. So I strongly recommend you for you to play on high settings in this map. So if you want to try this one out, then here it is. Then the 7th map on the list is Prison Escape Roleplay map. Again, there's nothing new, you are just in a different themed. Or maybe instead you want to play it out that you are a prisoner and all the other players are the guards. You have to escape it or whatever you're into. Try this one out and have fun. Then the next one on my list is a map called the War City. Basically this map is a Zone Wars minigame, and if maybe by chance you want to play out a war or anything that requires for you and your roleplay to have interesting characters fighting each other, have guns and be able to build whatever you want, then this is the map for you. I specifically found out a Warzone map with slow storm and 20 minutes timer for each round, so you don't have to rush and you can take your time roleplaying your scene as much as you want. Try this one out and let me know what you think. Then one of the last maps on the list is called The School. Here we have a relatively smaller map just with one single primary building. The school itself will have a garden, bunch of rooms like art gallery, cafeteria, classrooms and much more. If you want to roleplay something in this theme, then here it is. And with that said, now we have come to the last map on the list, which is a GTA 5 club. So maybe all the other maps were too big, then here's a smaller one. You and your friends are in the club, with drinks, bars and everything else you would find in a club. And here you can run your imagination wild and roleplay whatever you desire. Try this one out and have fun. So with having all of this said, I really do appreciate everyone for watching guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to comment them in the comment section down below. If you found this video helpful, leave a like, subscribe and enable that notification bell to not miss more amazing top 10 lists or anything else. With that said, have an amazing day and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, peace.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame.